YouTube, this is Ves, and I'm going to teach you how to digitally create a firework background. The software I'm using is Mega Studio EX5 along with my Wacom Intuitive tablet. Before we begin, I would like to say that this video is completely experimental. You're going to see my creative thinking come into play. We want to start out with making a layer called backgrounds and then filling that whole layer with a dark blue color. Next, we want to get our airbrush tool and get a slightly lighter blue color. You want to be a little bit lighter from your background. We are going to make our brush big and then brush in the areas that you think your fireworks would appear, because when fireworks happen, they go in the sky and they make the sky lighter when they explode. Then go into the tone scraping tool that is inside your airbrush tool menu. I kept my particle size 3 points and made my brush big so the specks can do their own thing. It gives it a star-like background. Don't be afraid if you got a little on your dark areas, because it helps give that galaxy look to it. Once you're happy with your light specks, I drop the dark color of your background and add specks of darkness around your light color. Since that dark background color wasn't dark enough, I did use black and it made it pop. We want to make the sky darker around the characters, so we go back to our airbrush menu, get the soft brush, and brush around the character and other places that you would like to have darkness. If you want your fireworks to pop, don't be afraid to go over some of your lighter color and spec. When you're happy with how that looks, make a layer called stars. Please forgive my spelling. And then get your color white. Go back into your airbrush menu and grab the tone scraping tool again. This time we're going to make the particle size a bit bigger. I'm thinking around 4.6 points, because we don't want these stars to be extremely big. I wanted to add bigger stars to give the stars character, so I go to my pen tool, made the size a tad bit bigger than the spec, and put stars in random places. I even put stars together and some far away, and it gave it like a nice glow. I lowered the opacity because the stars were way too light for me. I went down 70%, and then once I did that, voila, a galaxy! Now for the fun part, let's make a layer called fireworks. Creating the firework wasn't easy. Since I'm experimenting, I had to go to the sub-decoration tool and find a brush that can make an explosion. I grabbed the pink color and played with the Sandsoft A and B brush. Sandsoft A wasn't working, so I eventually went with Sandsoft B because of the nice explosion look it had. I then made my brush smaller and added streaks inside the explosion. I made the streaks have like a curve to it, and it made it really pop. I then grabbed the white color and did the same technique that I did to the pink on top with the white, and it gave the explosion more of a look that usually you get at nighttime with the white and the pink and all the other colors. I then went to the blend tool and added glow, which made the firework look really cool. By using Sandsoft B with different brush sizes, you can make a light trail under your firework. Be sure to use light colors and white on the street. Let's grab another color and make a layer called fireworks number 2. We are going to use the same techniques that we used on the first firework, but this time we're going to make this one smaller. I like the small one so much, I think we should copy it. To copy an image, the shortcut for Windows is hold down Control, tap C, then tap V on your keyboard. For you Mac users, instead of Control, it's Command. Now that it's copied, let's flip it. You have to hold down Control, tap T, then go to Edit Transform Settings and flip it. Before hitting Enter, drag your firework in an area you want. You could warp it to your desire. So I don't get confused, I renamed my copied layers. To make the firework pop, I found that if you copy the firework and add an overlay in blend mode, it makes the firework illuminate. If the overlay makes the color stand out way too much, you can lower the opacity and add more white with the airbrush tool. Now let's make a layer called firework streaks. This will be our unexploded firework. I grabbed the Sandsoft B brush and some other light colors to make streaks of light. I also added white to make them pop. Lastly, go to blend mode and add glow to your layer. I'm going to stop here because I feel like it's done to me. For you, you might want to keep going at it, making it better so that it can look to your desire. And I always recommend that you do so.
Thanks for watching. The links are below if you want to follow me or keep updates on Celestial posts. For the next video, I'm thinking about coloring the characters that's inside the fireworks background and give you some tips on how to have your character inside their environment. So stay tuned. If you like this video, like it, subscribe, keep posted on Celestial posts if you're interested, and thank you for being a support.